Hi, welcome to Kevin's Commentary on Comics. Today I'm going to finish off my look at the collectible comic book figurines from the Comic Book Champion line. Today I'm going to talk about the modern, or perhaps the Bronze Age of the Marvel comic book line of pewter figures. In previous episodes I've showed you the Golden Age and the Silver Age. And we're going to finish this off with the modern age. And as I've said before, I only have the Marvel one. They did have some come out by DC. I didn't get those, although I might pick those up later just for fun. So to kick things off, we're going to take a look at the Wolverine figurine. As you can see, Wolverine looks pretty fierce as he's coming out of the comic book base. And you'll note that this color is a bronze color, which is why I said the Bronze Age, even though on the back of these, they does indicate that this is the modern age. This is Wolverine number 67. It was originally published in March of 1993, which may have been close to when I actually bought these things. The original cover price was $1.75. Compare that to when we did the Golden Age and it was like 10 cents. You know, it was a 30-year span between these two, and it's gone up from 10 cents to $1.75. That really doesn't sound too bad, you know, with inflation, not too bad. Nowadays, what are comics like $4 a pop? Anyway, so you've got this pewter figure. This is a Wolverine coming out. I'm not really sure what the significance was of this particular issue. As a matter of fact, as we look at the other two that I've got, I'm not really sure what the why these particular covers were featured. This is a nice looking Wolverine. He's got his claws out. And that cover there was drawn by Mark Teixeira. Again, I'm terrible with names. It also notes on the back here that Wolverine was created by Lin Win, Herb Trimp, and John Romita. Now, if you wanted to get this issue of Wolverine number 67, an ungraded copy is going on eBay for about $1 to $5 at most. If you want a CGC graded copy of this particular book, that will cost you about $45. Now, the pewter figure itself is running on eBay for $10 to $25, depending on probably the quality of the box. I don't think really a lot can happen with these particular figurines in general. So more than likely, it goes up in price because it's never been taken out of the box and the box is in mint condition. My boxes are not. And I have taken them out because I like to have them displayed. I mean, really, if you're going to have something like this, why not display it instead of just keeping it in the box, shoved in a closet, hoping for some sort of value to happen. Next up, we've got the Incredible Hulk, number 447. Now, this one is really cool because it is the heaviest of all of them, because that Hulk figure is, it's solid pewter, and it's pretty heavy, so very dense. They went with this one. This cover depicts that this is a bold new chapter in the Green Goliath's life, so I guess that's why it was featured. This was originally published in November of 1996 with a cover price of $150. This indicates that the writer was Peter David, who, in my mind, did the best run of the Hulk ever. And the artist was Mike Donato Jr., who also is a very, very good artist. This one again has a nice detail when you're looking at the Hulk's muscles. You really can't look at much more of the Hulk. So look at his toes, though. They did a lot of detail in having those toes separated and perched on the top of the comic book cover. Now, if you want this issue of the Incredible Hulk number 447, an ungraded copy probably costs you about $2 on eBay. If you want a CGC graded copy, that will run you about $50 from what I saw online. The figure itself seems to be running for about $10 to $23 on eBay right now. Again, it's a fairly heavy one, so you might be paying a little bit more in postage if you do decide to get one of these. Now, finally, we have the Silver Surfer number 123. This one is really nice because, hey, let's face it, the Silver Surfer looks good in pewter. I mean, that could be what his body is made of. Now, I know it's not. But the board looks nice. The Silver Surfer looks nice. He is depicted here without having the bathing suit trunks that he had in the early issues when he was first around. They finally decided to just drop those and say, hey, he doesn't have any man parts. We don't really need to hide anything. So this particular cover is talking about a new beginning, the return to Earth. So I'm assuming this is about when they redid the Silver Surfer and he was in space, and now he's returning to Earth. The publication date of this was December 1996, Original cover price $1.50. I went out online. I had a hard time finding really any issues of this. On eBay, I found copies of this for $2 to $4. Could not find a CGC rated one of these. But I'll admit, I didn't spend hours and hours researching this. I'm trying to just get some facts and figures together, but I couldn't really find one. Probably this particular issue is just not key turning point in the Silver Surfer's life. So not a lot to be found there. The figure, however, surprisingly, this has turned out to be the most valuable one that I have found of all of the ones that I've shown you. On eBay, this was going at a minimum of $40 to $60. Again, probably because it's mint condition inside the box, but even one that's outside the box was going for $40. I don't really know why. The Silver Surfer's a great character. He certainly has a cult following. Maybe it is because this is made out of pewter and it resembles almost exactly what the Silver Surfer looks like in the comics. That may have something to do with why this one is of more value than any of the other ones I've shown you. So it's kind of cool to find out that that is worth that much. Like I said, this one, in addition to the ones that I showed you previously from the Silver Age, more than make up for the cost I paid for these originally. I don't remember exactly how much I paid, but I'm pretty sure all combined I didn't pay over $60. I'm pretty sure. Who knows? That concludes my comic book champions collection. I hope you like those. Do you have any of these? Do you have the Silver Surfer one? It's apparently fairly valuable. Let me know. Leave a comment below on if you do have these and what you think of them. If you've taken them out of the box, do you have them on display? Or do you just have them still in the box you got them in and in a closet somewhere? And if so, why do you have them? Are you really going to fund something? A car? I don't think so. $60 is impressive, but what is that really going to buy you? When I look into my comic book collectibles on a future episode, I'm going to start looking at my Bowen mini busts. Those are really, really cool. I actually think those are much cooler than these. And we will take a look at those. I got about 30 of them, so we're going to extend that over several episodes. But that's what's up next time when I take a look at my comic collectibles. So until next time, my name is Kevin. That was my commentary. Please like, subscribe, leave comments. I love to talk to people about what comics and comic collectibles. Specifically, if you want to talk about any of these that you have, I'd love to hear about it. But that's it for now. Have a great day.